it wasn't for y'all, I would really think that I ain't doing shit. Because the industry I'm in does not recognize me. And to be clear, I'm speaking about the black spaces in the industry I'm in. Because y'all know I don't give two damns about any of these other spaces. But the black spaces is what I'm referring to. Which is largely in part why I've realized, like, I need to shift out of this industry. You know, like, I don't get invited to Essence Women in Hollywood. I've never been invited to the NAACP Image Awards. I've been nominated for an Image Award. Never been invited to the NAACP Image Awards. Never been honored at Black Girls Rock. Like, I've hosted these events. You know what I'm saying? I literally hosted the BET Awards in 2020 in my house, and I was not invited to the BET Awards since. So I just want to thank y'all for always reminding me that I really am valuable, because the game and the industry that I've been in has never let me know. I just want to say something.
Okay, can someone tell me what the heck it is that Amanda Seales is talking about right now? Can someone please help me understand what Amanda Seales is talking about right now? What is this woman do? Mental health help, y'all. Mental health help. This is a smart person, allegedly. This is an ABCD, PhD, I got all the smartness in the world person. And she's sitting up here talking about, I'm not recognized, y'all don't recognize me, but I don't care about them. I'm talking about y'all, even though y'all recognize me. Girl, what? So I heard that the NAACP Awards, I believe, Image Awards was this weekend. Is that what her problem is? The fact that she wasn't invited to that award show? Ma'am, I don't know. Clearly, I'm not in the industry. Do you have to be invited? I mean, I guess you do. But if you're an actor, or I guess listen, I don't know. I don't watch NAACP Awards, child. I don't know what they do, except for say you black enough and you did something, I guess. I'm assuming it's more than just acting. I'm assuming it's anything and everything for black people. And this woman is upset that the black people basically aren't accepting her or are not acknowledging her. And I do believe, I remember she did host something from at home. And then she's saying that the next time that they've had it since then, from 2020, she hasn't been invited back. Ma'am, as I of Al Horace says, well, he said no one likes you, but read the room is what it is that I was referencing. And honestly, I really think that a lot of people don't like you, Amanda. I have to be honest with you. No, you're not a likable person. That little indentation they got there, along with this video where it looks like she's kind of smiling. This woman does not smile. Amanda, when are you happy? Amanda, when are you exuding happiness, satisfaction with life, with yourself, with anything? You are always angry. And this will be the first person to say that the angry black woman is a racially negative stereotype. You are the epitome of an angry black woman. Even as you explain this right here, right now, talking to black people, you're angry. For what? You always have been, in my opinion, from what I've seen of this woman, on your own island, basically. You know that a lot of people aren't going to understand you because you're too smart for your own good. You're so smart that there are many people who won't even understand you when you speak, because that's how smart you are. And y'all, I'm using quotes. But there's some times where people who think they are so smart need to dumb it down a little bit. Sorry, but it's the best way that I can use to describe it. And I'm one of those people. Not that I don't understand Amanda Seales. I do. She thinks she's better than a lot of other people. She thinks she has the answers to so many things. She thinks that she knows everything about black people. She thinks that she's one of the best black people ever in life. Because she was on Insecure, they didn't like her. She was on The Talk, they didn't like her. She was, what would the word be? She was ostracized on Insecure. She wasn't invited to award shows or parties or whatever for Insecure, and she made a big deal about that, running off at the mouth. If you have problems everywhere that you go, maybe the problem is you. But black women don't like to hear those things. They don't want to hear anything negative. They only want to hear positive. They only want good things. They only want happy things. They only want people to praise them and lift them up and say, you're the best, you're the best, you're the best. Life don't work that way. Life does not work that way. And for all the women that always say that they don't care, and yet they continue to talk about it and discuss it and say how it's not right, it's not fair, blah, 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 you're telling on yourself. Child, let me go ahead and read some of these comments, though. This is crazy. So the caption is, Amanda Seales speaks on not being recognized within the Black spaces in the entertainment industry. I don't get invited to Essence Women in Hollywood, never been invited to the NAACP Awards. Amanda Seales down here says, go where you are loved, and y'all remind me daily where the love is. Thank you. Neighborhood Talk says, Amanda opens up about being left out of certain spaces in the industry. Thoughts? I thought everyone was, let me not even go there. So I already said that. This person says, people complaining that she's always mad. She literally be mad about the mistreatment of our community. No, she's literally mad about everything. Please stop this. This woman is never happy. And if she wants to waste her life being upset and mad and miserable and demanding and commanding and then turn around to say, it's not right, it's not fair, she's doing it to herself. She's done it to herself. So there's no place in life where this woman can ever show that she has a softer side. It's always angry. Don't put that mess on. She's talking about the mistreatment of our community. What has she changed? Let's go ahead and put Amanda at 40. I don't know how old she is, and I don't care to look it up. Let's put her at 40. So you're telling me that at least 20 years of your life, you are dedicating your whole life to the mistreatment of the community, which is fine. Do your thing, child. Do your thing. We all got to do something. And in doing that, you've made yourself miserable. The woman was just recently crying on here because she ain't got no damn man. This woman is not happy. Like, come on now, let's stop this. This woman is not happy, but she's the one that's doing it to her daggone self. She's doing it to her daggone self. Like, it's the same story over and over and over and over and over again. This is a high level of what goes on down here. Now, a lot of people might not be militant Black. I'm going to just label her as militant Black. But only thing I hear from Amanda is the same thing that I hear from the other pros. You're only upset when a white person does something to a Black person, or a police officer in particular does something to a Black person. But y'all don't talk about the fact that I just saw that there's a story where there was a STABBING done in Brooklyn, if I'm not mistaken, by some gremlin who didn't appreciate a girl who rejected him. That's in NYC. I don't know where Amanda is. I think she might be in California, but that's in NYC. A Black person that's doing something to a Black person regularly every weekend. It's about to be summer. We know how it works. The cycle is the same. Wash, rinse, repeat. Y'all don't have anything to say about that. You're not Black Lives Mattering it over that. You're not out there protesting about that. You don't go over there. All the pros I'm talking about right now to say we need to do something. Something needs to change. You're not calling the legislature, the House, the representatives. You're not doing any of that. It's just, just waiting for a white person to do something wrong while trying to act like what we see going on in the community is not going on and ignoring it. And now you want to get up here like with Taraji, with your exceptional amount of more money than the Black people that you're talking about, whining and complaining that people don't like you. This is what I hear. They don't like me. You're not a likable person. When a lot of Black people go to college, and I'm going to go ahead and assume that maybe Amanda went to a HBCU, they pledge. I don't think that she's any of the Divine Nine Greek organizations. So you came out of college and you ain't got no cool ass friends. You don't have no close friends. You have nothing. Amanda spends a lot of her time right where she is right here in her house, on her couch, in her apartment. Now, if that's what you want to do, cool. That's all good in the hood. And maybe that's all that she shares. I don't know. I know TMZ recently got, footage of her. I'm not saying she never leaves, but for the most part, that's where she is. I don't know, child. I don't even know, y'all. I don't even know what to say. So she's gonna come on social media, to your social media, to commiserate with her and say, "Poor thing, woe is you, woe is you." This man says she's so pro-Black and unapologetic about it that it comes off as problematic because even the highest of Black excellence in Hollywood still has to work for the white man, so they don't F with her because she calls everything out. And that is the truth. And that is the truth. What industry, in any industry, do Black people own? Anybody? Bueller? 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 Because she could go there. But obviously, even with NAACP awards, and they're Black, they still don't want you either. That's pretty telling, Amanda. That, to me, that's pretty telling. So here goes, somebody says she was most definitely blackballed after that little incident at that party. I don't think that I don't even think parties is her thing to begin with, but what do I know? Amanda say what people are scared to. I don't care. I F with her. Well, F with her all you want to, but if being authentic is the price of admission, keep your invite. She's too much for them because she won't bend to their will. She won't abandon herself to sit at their tables. Good for her. You know what? You're absolutely right. Good for her. Then why is she complaining? Then why is she complaining? Don't tell me she's just speaking her truth. She's complaining because she's saying it during the time that the NAACP Image Awards was held, or at some point this weekend. She said this while that was going on this weekend. So I think she's basically saying that I'm out here fighting for you colors and you colors don't appreciate me in any way, shape, or form. Honestly, at the end of the day, I believe that's what she's saying. Anyway, this one says Black women in these comment spaces saying how she comes off while explaining her treatment is exactly how you come off at your corporate job or your blue collar job or to the doctors when expressing your pain or to Black men. The mirror don't look pretty all the time when it's pointed back, huh? Y'all really be pissing me off because it shows lack of empathy for spaces I know we've all been in as women, especially Black women. We all knew that the sisters would be in here figuring out a way to say, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. I don't have these problems. I understand corporate America. I understand how to maneuver. I know how it works. I know what I can and cannot do, and I know who owns it. But let me tell you something. That's why I take every single benefit that they have. Y'all don't even go to the damn doctor. Y'all will go and work for these people, and then you will sit up here and try to say that the doctor is an issue. Find a Black daggone doctor then. Y'all don't even do that. Then Black people got the highest rates of mortality when they're sitting up here dealing with diabetes and don't have to, high blood pressure, don't have to, and any of a other host amount of other diseases that we don't need to have, but won't go daggone doctor till it's too daggone late, then say it's the damn racist damn doctors. This one says, this is the sometimes not being invited is the blessing button. Okay, well, here's Amanda's support right here on the internet. Not invited, don't ask. Go where you are celebrated and appreciated. She wants to go. She feels unappreciated. That's why she's saying this. She's doing all this stuff for you coloreds, and you coloreds are not showing your appreciation to her. It actually may sound a bit narcissistic, and I really hate using that word. We may not agree with all of her positions, but at least she's not afraid to take one. At a time when Main Street is to shut off the voices of Black people, we should all want her to be welcome into every space. Her voice deserves to be heard, and she deserves to be welcome into those spaces. Shaking my head at us thinking it's okay otherwise. She don't deserve anything, and neither does anyone else. What you work for is what you deserve. She worked her way away at alienating people, and that's where she shall be unless she decides that she wants to change. No one said that she doesn't need to feel the way that she does. Nobody says that she shouldn't fight the way that, or for the causes that she wants to fight for, which is Black people. Shout out to her for that. However, if you want to be demanding and commanding and you want to try to make people feel stupid because you want to use your knowledge as all being and knowing, and yet you don't know how to maneuver through relationships with people, but y'all want to act like she know what she doing, you're right. She does know what she doing. You're right. She does know what she's doing, and she deserves where she is because of it. That's it. That's all. Go ahead and like this daggone video. Make sure you comment, subscribe if you are new. I'll see you all in the next one.
We do not care